Good evening, I'm Mandy Knoll. A veteran from Mercer County is celebrating Memorial Day, but it's a bit different for him this year. For years, the armed forces had no record of his squad. 27 First News reporter Dan Marcel spent the day in Mercer. He joins us live in the studio.
Mandy, today I met with John Jerry Johnson, and for him, Memorial Day is something special. Growing up, his next-door neighbor fought in the Civil War, and then as a child, he and his classmates would honor veterans from World War I in a nearby cemetery. Then, as a young man, he himself joined the Air Force during World War II. And thanks to what he calls some top-secret assignments, though, the armed forces didn't always know where he was. John Jerry Johnson's life can be told through photos, and there are dozens of them throughout his house.
I have a picture of that someplace.
Johnson was part of the 9th Photo Technical Squadron of the 20th Air Force, stationed in Guam during the Second World War. He and 200 men of his squadron took and developed the photos of Nagasaki and Hiroshima before, during, and after the nuclear bombs were dropped.
That is the puff of smoke that everybody knows. That was taken right from the original negative.
But there was a problem Johnson didn't even know about until he got a phone call last September.
She said, well, we're glad to hear this because we have no records in the Library of Congress or in the archives of the Air Force of your outfit having existed.
The Air Force had no official record of the 9th Photo Technical Squadron.
How did this happen exactly?
Don't know. Don't know why. We don't know why.
Johnson was able to donate almost 1,000 never-before-seen photos of his time at Guam. He says he's thankful to be able to do it at 94 years old. He and another man from his unit are the only two still living.
But I just hope and pray that the world will someday know what peace means. Not only us, but the entire world.
Johnson went back to college at Grove City, then became county commissioner in the 70s and finally mayor of Mercer in the early 2000s. But above all, he says, he's proud he served his country. Now, during that time, Johnson was actually able to meet a few members of the current Naval Intelligence where he donated those photos. They even made him an honorary member of the current squadron. In the studio, Dan Marcel, WKBN 27 First News.